Conference and the Global Fellowship Conference that is currently going on at Abokobi. We are expecting some interviews to be going on over there. We'll reach out there and find out what they have for us. We'll also say something about the regimental series we started last week, where we talked about our uniforms and what it has to do as far as lifting the standards are concerned. We're not leaving you out. We'll give you the opportunity to interact with us from your homes. This is the Brigades Hour. I'm not here alone. My name is Fifi Amahob, and I'm here with
Emilia Gambo. Our verse for today will be taken from Psalm 51 verse 10. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. This verse is a prayer for inner transformation and spiritual renewal. So we pray that God will renew our spiritual life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Emilia. Now we are happy to be talking about the things that relate to the Boys and Girls Brigade. We believe that we are purposed to advance Christ's kingdom amongst boys and also help girls to become followers of Christ. This is another edition, and we are coming to you live from Wesley Cathedral, Cape Coast, where the 13th expanded GPC is currently ongoing. It's full of action, and it is also climaxing the 190th anniversary of the Methodist Church, Ghana. You are welcome to Brigades Hour. Don't go away. I'll be back.
When the strong tides lift and the cables strain, will your handkerchief over remains?
Welcome to Jackson University College, where we offer you premium quality education. With our College of Education, you can work and study to obtain your Bachelor of Arts in Education, and if you already have your Diploma in Basic Education, you can enroll in our 2-year top-up to obtain your degree at Jackson College of Education. For those who desire to teach or are school administrators that have degrees in other fields, you don't have to worry at all. You can enroll in our 1-year postgraduate diploma program, which is just tailored for you. We also offer industry-based courses to individuals and institutions to produce experts in the technology industry through Jackson Institute of Technology in partnership with NIT Limited, India. Here is a 73-year-old medical practitioner, Dr. Palmer, who has defied all odds to graduate with a certificate in Microsoft Office Suite from NIT Limited, India. Jackson University College is the best place to come if you want to pass your IELTS exam, because you have been recognized by the British Council as the best institution to provide IELTS tuition here in Ghana. Also, we have courses in forensic science and security management, among other in-demand courses to boost your career prospects. Here are some of the participants after their graduation from the forensic science and security management here at Jackson University College. Continuous professional development programs are also organized for all professionals, such as teachers, nurses, and the like. Here are nurses from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra displaying their certificates after completing their CPD here at Jackson University College. So it's our all-inclusive environment for you, regardless of your age, educational, or professional background. There is an educational program for you. Let's start you off on that educational journey that you won't regret. Jackson University College.
Thank you for sticking around. As I said, we are on the Brigades Hour, and we are bringing you the things that go on in the Boys and Girls Brigade to bring you up to speed with what we do. Yepede enianom watsi brigade ase na sasunti za okodo Boys and Girls Brigade numbu bi ne yeyi ne kakrakra Niezre baname na wo yache into oil mejeje pi there and there welcome home. This afternoon we are looking at the uniform of the Boys Brigade. Last week we started something talking about why we wear the uniform, and we want to continue with that segment. Why do we wear the brigade uniform? The first thing is that it shows membership as far as our constitution is concerned, and it helps our boys and of course girls in that situation to identify with the brigade. So in junior section we have a white top and a blue short down, and that is what marks them out as the junior section, where the age range, what we can primarily look at as people in the primary school from say 8 to 12 years, and then from 12 to 16 years we have what you call the company section that has the blue black top, short sleeves and white shorts, and then there's a white in there that distinguishes the company section boy from the senior section that comes with a long sleeve shirt, blue black of course, and the white trousers. To show the section which the member belongs is another reason why we put on the uniform. Then you can see from the images we have our girls as well. We'll spend time talking about the girls some time to come. Now, when we come to the Boys Brigade, we also have officers, and you find them in the uniform A that shows a white suit as I appear here this afternoon. And then you have our color badges on it, one on the left, one on the right. You would have an image showing soon on your screens. Then we have the cap that would also wear with the cap badge as well. It is to emphasize our position as far as the leadership of the organization is concerned. And so we can also have the ranks that officers or boys belong to depicted on these uniforms. And so it helps us communicate our positions to the people around. The company section also wears a navy blue cap. And then there's also a white haversack dress from right to left with a brown belt and a pair of black shoes with white socks to match. So parents out there, we pray and plead that you help us organize our uniforms decently so that we can appear very smart. Anytime we step out there, we will be in the best of shapes. There are basically 4 main reasons why our uniforms is effective in the Boys Brigade. Now, boys, particularly in younger ages, are attracted when we find that uniforms are smartly worn and the boys look decently dressed. The emphasis upon appearing in front of other people with a smart turnout is something that will excite our boys and of course our girls. And so once they are there, you'll expect that they will be happy about it. It gives us what we call a sense of belonging. I'll allow Emilia to share a word in the next few minutes. But before I go to Emilia, I also want to say that when our boys appear in their uniform, it serves as a means by which they evangelize. And so the attraction that comes when they meet their peers, you see other people joining us at our meeting places to also be part of the brigade. I'll go to Emilia to share a word on our uniforms. Emilia.
One thing I can say about the boys' officers' uniform is that warrant officers put on white without their color badges, and that will tell you they are warrant officers. They have the naval blue top with brigade epaulets at both shoulders. A specially designed brigade badge placed little above the left pocket. The down uniform, however, goes with black trousers, a pair of white socks, and then black shoes to complete it.
Thank you very much, Emilia, for that expose on the brigade uniforms. Now, sometimes we have a challenge, and I'll tell you this, that people talk about the cost of the brigade uniforms. In painful see, a juma kwampisi, what bokau na wozi. na hene mmɔframma no a yɛtete ho no nso yɛhyɛ ho na atare ma wɔafata ho na wɔatena so de ma ɔbɛyɛ mboa ama amena awo na Ghana man nyinara nti yɛbɛsrɛ awofo na asɔre mpanyinfo nyinara sɛ mbi nso na sɛ mmɔframma no hia ntaa na wɔahyɛ a wɔma ɔgye hene hia sam yɛtotɔ sɛ ho ɔbɛboa papaapa iyi no ma brigade etumi egyina ne nado. Thank you very much. It's been a section within the segment, and we are happy to be staying around. This is a Brigades Hour. Don't go away. I'll be back.
Will your handkerchief over remains?
This is the new Wesley Towers. It is a state-of-the-art office space located in the Ambassadorial Enclave, Accra. The property comes with a main entrance foyer with a classic central chandelier lighting. Our 13-passenger elevator with an air diffuser and a display screen for all your outfits will surely take you to the auditorium. At the Wesley Towers is a 500-seater auditorium for all your events. It's fully soundproof with a centralized air conditioning system. Our line of speakers, MCR, LED screens, and LED stage lights are fully in place. After an eventful day in our auditorium, you are sure to feel refreshed in the spacious 200-seater capacity roof terrace with a pergola in place. With 100 available car parking space, this new edifice is safe and secured with our security systems in place. Over 100 camera points and car parking control system. We have washrooms, restaurant, and an on-site clinic. Book our conference rooms for your corporate meetings whilst admiring the water fountain synchronizing with colorful lighting and music. Wesley Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious space. It comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection. 0503 109 978 or 0500 166 304 or 0556 302 880 0243 614 423. Wesley Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious space. Strong tides lift and the king will straight. Will your handkerchief
Thank you very much and welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. As I said, there's a Brigades Hour, and this session we are interested in the West African Conference of the Boys Brigade that is going on at Abokobi. We also have the Global Fellowship Conference that is going on. We have been joined on Zoom by our brother John Adolfo, who is currently at Abokobi, and we want to find out what is happening at Abokobi. Adolfo, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing at Abokobi and how is everyone? Hello, John. Hello, John.
I'm afraid I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. So, how's the conference going
I
on?
can hear you. I can hear you. Yes, so we started the deliberative session of the Global Fellowship Conference. Yesterday, we ended the West African Regional Fellowship Conference. Major decisions were taken to take care of the brigades in the West Africa. But currently happening is a deliberative session of the Global Fellowship. If I may, I would want to have some few discussions or we can see whatever is happening at the deliberative session.
Right, take us through and let's see what is happening. If we interact with a few of the delegates,
Right.
that would be wonderful.
So, in our background, we have 22 countries currently in Accra, Ghana, gathered here for the Global Fellowship Conference. Earlier on, we had
Hello, Adolfo. Hello, Adolfo. Right, so we understand they are currently in a session where we have.
I can hear you.
Right, so let's hear what has been happening in Abokobi for the past few days that you've been there. What are some of the decisions and what are some of the activities
Right,
that
so
we can
thank you
talk
so
about?
much. We are here in Accra, Ghana, specifically Abokobi, the Women's Retreat Center, where the WAF conference ended yesterday. Today we had the Global Fellowship Conference. Earlier on, we had the official opening that was moderated by the moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. The theme for this year's conference is Building Stronger. The Global Fellowship, they just started their deliberative session. But before we go into the deliberative session, we have some wonderful people from Trinidad and Tobago and Denmark, FDB, that I want to engage to take their feedback on the conference so far. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Accra. Right. So help us, if you want to tell us your name, the organization you're from, and the country.
Yeah. My name is Martin Bogaert. I'm a board member nationally at FDF, which is not BB, but very similar. And I'm from Denmark. We have about 22,000 members in a country of some 6 million.
Right, so tell us, what has been your experience in Accra so far?
Well, first of all, this is my first time to Africa, so just alone the cultural shock on arriving here and driving from the airport is a lot to take in. Coming from a totally different part of the world. And then starting today from the service in the church, starting the conference meeting here, is so nice to meet the same engaged young people who just wants to make good work at church. It's so nice.
So I'll come back to tell us, earlier on I had an interview with you. You are live on WTV and Voice Brigade BBR.
Legal, which is part of the Republic or Church Legal. Here, Republic, of course, So I hold multiple portfolios, but currently I'm here as a youth leader, but I represent boys brigade at the council level. What does global fellowship mean to you? Well, definitely getting more engaged in the global scale, it has definitely opened my eyes to a network. So for me, global fellowship is more of a network, like someone pushing beyond what we know in our little bubble, as I like to call it. Just being able to be here and being able to connect with people, even like Martin, is definitely an eye-opener for me to be able to take him back to my voice and be able to kind of show them that, hey, you are part of something and continue to push them. Of course, to take over and see this report to continue to drive the youth in the future. That sounds good, Martin. So the theme for this year's conference is building stronger. From very much, how we need this particular theme to as a very nice. Said that we have had a small drop in our participation, and we have tried both strategically and tactically what we call it, to get more members, to get more engaged, and to build foundations is one of the 5 pillars that we have introduced along that. So I think it ties in very nicely.
Right. So thank you so much. I will have to engage you further on all that stuff. I'm sure they got the program then by now, right? So thank you. So right. So we are still here. We still want to take some few interviews. Currently, there's a session going on. Key amongst this very global fellowship conference is the election of new executives for the global fellowship. It's later on we'll be bringing to you the offices that will be occupied. But we have one of the wonderful members here. He is from Malawi. Welcome to Accra.
Thank you.
Accra. Right, it's good to have you here. So tell us about Brigade in Malawi in 2 sentences.
Say that Malawi is maybe Malawi is wildfire, like spreads outside, it just spreads the whole forest is on fire. That's how Malawi is, right? That's sure.
Right. So what does the global fellowship mean to the people?
It means hope. Because in a way they do also hope us with success. Like we had some trainings way back. I've also been a beneficiary of those trainings, and yeah, we have been really benefiting from that.
But I hope you're enjoying your stay in Accra.
I'm really enjoying my stay in Accra. You people are very hospitable, but it's very hot. Very hot. The weather.
Correct. Right. So thank you so much, and we look forward to having more.
Thank you very much.
That is our brother. He's still from Malawi. One other person who is the president of the Boys Brigade. I believe that. Wait. Do I get it right? Yeah. I mean, you qualified for the best. For later in London. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. You're live on Boys Brigade Hour. Our TV, the Boys Brigade Hour TV station, where we run programs every Wednesday for our boys. Right. So tell us, in 2 sentences, Boys Brigade in Australia.
Oh, Boys Brigade in Australia, we have a slogan that says the adventure starts here.
Come again?
The adventure starts here.
Oh, the adventure starts here.
Absolutely. Yep. Right. So basically, in a nutshell, it means that when you come to Boys Brigade, you are given activities that challenge you at the growth.
Okay. Right. So global fellowship, what does it mean to you as the president of the Boys Brigade Australia?
To me, global fellowship means networking, making contact, sharing resources, working out our original problems together, because after we talk to people, the problem appears to be the same. I think political resource sharing from this perspective. Yeah.
And one key on the agenda this very conference is the elections. How are you looking forward to the elections and the next phase of global coalition?
Yes, I can see that global coalition will grow from strength to strength. Also acknowledging the challenge that the export has to go through, because when you deal with people, it is very complicated. And you deal with this for 14 countries, 16 countries. Yeah, so that's up to them. Okay.
Thank you so much, Chief. Yes, I will still be taking something, but I wanted to just take a shot of what is happening to us. Currently, there is a deliberations ongoing.
So I shouldn't ask that question. The question.
Right. So we thank you for being around with us. We have had some interactions with Brother John Adolfo, who is currently at Abokobi, where the WAF and Global Fellowship Conference is ongoing. We understand the theme is building stronger, and we are seeking to improve on networking. We are seeking to get the brigade activities in other West African countries, trying to get ourselves used to what happens in other places, essentially to improve on what we do in an attempt to get our boys and girls to become followers of Christ. The object of the Boys Brigade, as we all know, is to advance Christ's kingdom among boys. And the girls will tell us that it is to help girls to become followers of Christ. Fundamentally, that is evangelism. And so this conference that is ongoing is geared towards achieving that vision, where we are building a stronger organization, having more enrolled companies, having a broader base to propagate the gospel. Emilia, you heard Adolfo and the participants. What do you think is the impression of our visitors as far as Ghana and the organization is concerned?
Before I come to this, we apologize for the sound quality from Abokobi. We're actually sorry for this challenge. I think the global members in Ghana are enjoying themselves. They are learning a lot from what Ghana has to offer. So, per my view, they are very, very comfortable, and then sections are ongoing right now.
Right. We're also told that elections will be held to put in place a new executive team that will steer the affairs of the organization. I'm not talking about the local election, but I'm talking about an international election. This is a Brigades Hour, and we are having a special edition from the Wesley Cathedral, Cape Coast, Chapel Square, as it's popularly called, because we are hosting the 13th expanded GPC currently in Cape Coast. And so we are reaching you from Cape Coast. This is a Brigades Hour. Don't go away. I'll be back.
Under the distinguished patronage of our founding churches, the Methodist, Presbyterian, Anglican, the Evangelical Presbyterian, the AME Zion, and other affiliate churches of Ghana, the Boys and Girls Brigade Councils of Ghana present the Brigades Hour. Hallelujah! A stimulating and instructive hour-long, made-for-you TV magazine extravaganza featuring lively archival recap of the history of the Boys and Girls Brigades as international and domestic ecumenical, non-denominational, regimented Christian organizations. Join us on the extensive journey of discovery of the 4 core pillars of all our programs: the physicality of our camping, expedition, and drills, the spiritually uplifting praise, worship, and intensive Bible study for all our boys and girls in our company meetings, highly educational content of our artificial intelligence and robotic contact sessions for all our boys and girls, and our extensive basic and command courses for all our officers. As for the social fit and balance, we rely on recreation, sports, and our youth parliament. Take a cozy front seat and soak in our captivating segment. district, regional, and national reports, denominational reports, international briefs, and the frills and thrills Brigade Drills. Be interactive with us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and win excellent prizes on our monthly GB and BB quiz as you join us on phone. It's the Brigades Hour, showing live on WTV and PCGTV on Wednesdays at these exclusive times. GB, seek, serve, follow Christ. BB, sure and steadfast. Brigades Hour. Oh, you Dawson, Toffee.
As we said initially, we are having a conference at Aboko and interacting with some of the delegates. Back. We'll be going back so that we can have a few.
So welcome back. We'll be going back to Abokobi to see what's happening there. We talk about their upcoming elections. Then we take it from there. So welcome to Cape Coast. This is Cape Coast Castle. Premier Shio Yanye Abba Asafo of the Methodist Church. So this is a beautiful drone shot showing us the principal street of Cape Coast. This is, so you can see the church beautifully situated at Chapel Square, First Methodist Church in Ghana. If you get closer, you would see the statue of Reverend Danwell. So this is the Wesley Cathedral, Cape Coast, hosting the 13th expanded GPC, where the leadership of the church have met with the theme, Walking in the Word, equipped for every good work. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 to 17. So this morning, we had the official opening at the church cathedral, and then we will be having ordination of our new reverend ministers at the University of Cape Coast. So I will leave it to Mr. Hope to take it from there.
Right, thank you very much, Emilia. That was an aerial view of the historic city of Cape Coast, where the hierarchy of the Methodist Church Ghana has congregated. It makes the town so spiritual, and I see it as a historical event because this is where the church started, and so the church has come back to its root, trying to take a decision on how to move forward. And if the theme of the program says walking in the word, equipped for every good work, then we believe that the Holy Spirit will empower the people called Methodists so that on an occasion like this, even when we are going to ordain ministers, the power of God will rest upon them, equip them mightily to go out there and propagate the word of God. Our father, John Wesley, says that the world is our parish and we are ambassadors of Christ. And so we believe that it is our core mandate to take the word of God to souls out there. And so for the purposes of this gathering, the hierarchy is meeting on behalf of conference, which is the highest decision-making body of the church. It's important to also state that decisions or elections that have taken place over the period will have to be looked at, and the church hierarchy accept or endorse the elections that have taken place. And people who are taking over will be empowered to do so. This is Cape Coast, and this is where the church started. If you move into the hall, you'll find the pulpit under which the remains of the early missionaries are. That is Cape Coast for you. We are going back to Abokobi, and we'll be talking to Brother Adolfo, who has joined us again, reaching us with information from the World West African Conference and the Global Fellowship Conference. Adolfo, welcome once again. John, are you there? The theme for the conference is building stronger, and we believe that the fallouts of the occasion, the tidbits that will come out, the decisions that will be taken, the things that will be discussed would help the brigade come together, build a strong, cohesive team that would reach out to more boys and girls, evangelizing and calling men back to God, or boys, if you like. We believe that the brigade stands at a very good position to turn some of the challenges we have amongst the youth around. Let's go to Brother Adolfo as he joins us once again. John, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. And we are still live here in Accra, Ghana, specifically Aboko, the Presbyterian Retreat Center, where the Global Fellowship Conference is happening. I mentioned to you earlier on what's happening on the ground. We are currently in the business session where we are discussing how we can build strong the Global Fellowship. I have with me here, before I speak to the organizers of this very conference, I would like to engage officers from Togo and also South Africa. Yeah. Hello, Michael. It's a pleasure to have you here in Accra. It's a pleasure. Thank you. All right. So tell us about Togo, the boys brigade in Togo.
Boys brigade Togo is doing very well by the special business. Boys, that's why we are here in the fellowship conference.
Right. Now, Jonah, you want to tell us about South Africa Boys Brigade?
Good afternoon, it's Megan from South Africa. And yes, in South Africa, we have a very diverse country, and we've got lots of boys from different nationalities. And we work with all of them really well. And we have to bring it and we want to this Christian
So, what does it mean to the people of Togo?
It means the highest gathering of the young people, and to see the outcome of this conference with meeting.
Right. So thank you so much. I know a lot is happening there. We'll call you at another time. Thank you so much. Now, I have joining me now is Margaret from Global Fellowship and Charles, the Executive Secretary of Kenya. Lady and gentlemen, welcome to Accra. You're here today.
I am glad to hear about it.
I'm good. Charles.
Very fine.
Yes, I'm fine. Tell us about the Global Fellowship and open the Global Fellowship.
Thank you very much. This was great pictures. How these boys walking down our different sessions, other countries, make sure that we get that again. to build them from that society.
Right. So we have been listening to Brother Duffo. Earlier on, we apologize for the hitches we are having in the sound quality. We believe that we can resolve that, and then we can get a clearer sound as we go along. But Emilia, what do you think? The fact that we have people, delegates coming all the way to Ghana for this conference.
I think delegates from Togo, South Africa, and then Kenya coming all the way to Ghana, not just to learn about the brigade, but to explore Ghana, to see some beautiful attractions in our country. I think that will help them go back to their country and then communicate positively about what the Boys and Girls Brigade in Ghana members are doing positively to help girls seek, serve, and follow Christ, and to help boys to become, to advance Christ's kingdom among boys.
Yes, I am also happy that the mission to evangelize amongst young people is something that all these delegates out there are excited about.
Exactly.
The coming here demonstrates a readiness to help the youth draw away from the vices and turn in a very positive direction. I believe that it will go a long way to strengthen the organization in these countries.
And it has made us aware that Brigade is not just about Ghana. It travels to other diasporas. It makes us know what is happening in other countries. At least we know that we are united. We share boundaries together, and we are helping the work of God to go far.
Fantastic. Would that mean? Would that mean that some more countries would have to be brought on board? Because we are talking about building stronger,
yes,
which is the theme for the conference. We are looking at the West African Regional Fellowship, exactly, and the Global Fellowship.
Yes.
As you said, Brigade is not only within Ghana, but there are other countries that are also practicing the movement and bringing the youth together. And so I see the conference as one that is calling for more people in the vineyard to evangelize. We'll go back to Abokobi pretty soon to see how our participants are engaging themselves in the conference. Yes, the elections that are going to be held would also give room for new leadership to take over the organization. The world manager for the Global Fellowship, Mr. Bill Stevenson, was in the country, I think on Monday, and he's been to a few companies in the Tema, Accra area to see how brigade companies are also getting on. It emphasizes the point that the organization that our founders started way back in Scotland is still moving, and the grace of God has kept us going. I pray that we'll find a lot more of youth who are ready to lead the young ones in this organization to bring the vision of the founder to a very purposeful position. I think that our girls and our boys have a very key role to play in this movement, and so we should be encouraging ourselves to get them more involved. What do you think that our officers can do to drive more people into the brigade?
You spoke about evangelism, and I think officers need to sacrifice a lot. We understand it's not easy. So sometimes we have to put ourselves in the shoes of these younger ones, go out there, talk to them. It's not just about the drills, it's not just about the marching, it's about... Okay, but Adolfo is back online, so we'd go back to Abokobi and then continue with the interview and then interactions. Thank you very much. Hello, Brother Adolfo. Hello, Brother John.
Very much. And it's a pleasure to report from Abokobi where the Global Fellowship Conference is happening. I have with me here Brigades Hour, Executive member of Global Fellowship. And I also have Charles, who is the National Secretary of Boys Brigade Kenya and the Chairman of the East African Regional Fellowship. Right. Charles, before we talk about
regional Philippine secretary gathering where we bring going to bring the young ladies here, going to bring help them interact. Very interesting thing for young people across border to have they are not getting and able to on culture. How many that they can do with that activities as they.
Right. Thank you so much. With how are the people of East Africa? How are they taking this initiative that you're taking on?
East Africa and the region is always very active and the most interesting thing about it the national government are taking interest in it, and sometimes instead that is faster than the former the Republic. We are quite interactive, and for the officers and students, seeing their leaders coming to make sure that they are contributing to mentorship and bringing up the young. So it has always been an interesting activity. One that had some of the leaders come to our national conference, regional conference.
Right. So, what's this on that agenda?
Yeah, so as an ex-year member of Global Fellowship, we're very excited to hold our council and conference in Africa this year. We've just started the conference today, and we've already been celebrating the successes that we've had this past 3 years since our last council, looking at how our investment funding them to work to the future are always brigades organizations around the world. And coming up this week, we've got more workshops, discussions, finding out about what different members are doing, but also looking forward to the future and our plan in Global Fellowship for the next 3 years.
So that was the triennial conference and council meeting of the Global Fellowship of Christian Youth, happening live at Presbyterian Women's Center, Abokobi, Accra, Ghana. Thank you.
Yes, we are grateful, Brother John Adolfo, for joining us and bringing us the updates from Abokobi. We believe that the good Lord will strengthen all of you, and as you continue with your conference, the direction that God will give to us, we hope to go by that. Thank you for joining us. This is the Brigades Hour. We'll be back after this break. Thank you for joining us. Don't go away.
Welcome to Jackson University College, where we offer you premium quality education. With our College of Education, you can work and study to obtain your Bachelor of Arts in Education. And if you already have your diploma in basic education, you can enroll in our 2-year top-up to obtain your degree at Jackson College of Education. For those who desire to teach or are school administrators that have degrees in other fields, you don't have to worry at all. You can enroll in our 1-year postgraduate diploma program, which is just tailored for you. We also offer industry-based courses to individuals and institutions to produce experts in the technology industry. through Jackson Institute of Technology in partnership with NIT Limited, India. Here is a 73-year-old medical practitioner, Dr. Palmer, who has defied all odds to graduate with a certificate in Microsoft Office Suite from NIT Limited, India. Jackson University College is the best place to come if you want to pass your IELTS exam, because you have been recognized by the British Council as the best institution to provide IELTS tuition here in Ghana. Also, we have courses in forensic science and security management, among other in-demand courses to boost your career prospects. Here are some of the participants after the graduation from the forensic science and security management here at Jackson University College. Continuous professional development programs are also organized for all professionals such as teachers, nurses, and the like. Here are nurses from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra displaying their certificates after completing their CPD here at Jackson University College. So it's our all-inclusive environment for you, regardless of your age, educational or professional background. There is an educational program for you. Let's start you off on that educational journey that you won't regret. Jackson University College.
Welcome back from this break. We once again apologize for the sound from Abokobi. We're actually sorry that it wasn't so much effective. We have our upcoming events on our screens. So we have the 14th Biennial Conference of the Association of Methodist Brigade coming up at Ifidiase on the 4th September 2025, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Thursday we'll be having communion and memorial service and prayer night. Official opening on Friday, talk on marriage and the law, personality profile, conversation on the state of the brigade work, field trip, elections, dinner on the Saturday, then Thanksgiving service on the Sunday. This was the program that we interviewed Brother Adolfo from Accra, Abokobi, the Triennial Conference and Council meeting of the Global Fellowship of Christian Youth. Ends in the next 3 days. The Western Regional Council presents Regional Boys Camp 2025 at the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Emmanuel Congregation, Sifijunase, from 26th to 31st August 2025. The activities include BB Youth Parliament, Head of State Awards, cultural displays, educative talks, excursion, and etc. So that's so far the upcoming events. Brother Hope.
Right. We've had an exciting edition. We've been able to explore aspects of Cape Coast. We've brought you something from Abokobi, and we believe that all is well that ends well. So soon our 1 hour is up, and we are trusting that we'll meet again on Wednesday, and we are reaching you on the Brigades Hour. It's been interesting, it's been exciting. I've been here with
Miss Emilia Gambo.
And I am Fifi Amwa Hope. And so through all the length of days, thy goodness faileth never. Danke.
Thank you.
Strong tides lift and the king
Adua TV, bringing good things to life.